Hello my friends, and welcome to Mobile Legends' latest update guide. This is 1UP Gaming, and in this video, we'll be covering all the latest changes and updates in the game as of August 2024. I created this video to help you save time from reading the patch notes, and to give you a clear idea of what's new. Please note that these changes are still subject to further updates from the game developers. Without further ado, let's get right into this. Let us start with the hero adjustments. First up is Cici. She's now tankier in the early game with increased defense attributes. Her base physical defense has increased from 18 to 23, and her base magic defense from 10 to 15. Additionally, her first skill now deals 10 more points of base damage, making her stronger early on. Next is Thamuz. His exploding passive has been adjusted to have higher base damage, and his ultimate cooldown has been reduced by 4 seconds. These changes should enhance his damage potential in the late game and improve his overall performance, even without relying heavily on his ultimate skill. Karrie's ultimate duration is now a consistent 10 seconds at all levels. Additionally, the cooldown of her ultimate skill has been reduced by up to 6 seconds. This means longer duration and shorter cooldown for her ultimate, making her even more formidable in battles. Zhask has received a series of adjustments. His Nightmaric Spawn's damage frequency is no longer affected by attack speed, but it can now have attack effects. The attack speed inheritance by Nightmaric Spawn has increased from 70% to 100%. Additionally, a new effect has been added where every 5% extra attack speed increases the damage by 1. For example, if I buy an item that grants 10% attack speed, Zhask's Nightmaric Spawn's damage will increase from 80 to 82. This is actually a good adjustment since he can already benefit from Feather of Heaven. However, the extra magic power for Nightmaric Spawn has been slightly nerfed. These changes aim to balance Zhask's power and optimize his build experience. The Nightmaric Spawn can now also change targets based on Zhask's targets. Masha's first skill cooldown has been adjusted to a consistent 4 seconds, and its active damage now deals 3 to 6% of the target's max HP. The attack damage bonus has been reduced to 1% extra physical attack. Her ultimate cooldown is now 35 seconds regardless of the skill level, with base damage adjusted to 400 to 500. These changes balances her early and late game strength. Dyrroth's passive circle strike damage has been increased to 160% total physical attack, and his HP regen when damaging minions and heroes has also been boosted. However, his second skill's target defense reduction has been decreased from 10% to 15%, which is significant. These changes aim to make him more of a fighter with increased sustain, rather than an assassin. Next update is Ling's critical damage has been reduced by 10%, which is significant. This change aims to balance his late-game damage, considering his dominance in the jungle. This is definitely a bad news for Ling users. Helcurt's passive HP regeneration has been nerfed from 50% total physical attack down to 30% total physical attack. This means weaker heals and longer wait times for Helcurt before he can fully regenerate. This update would greatly affect him, especially on team fights. Good news for Martis users. His ultimate can now reset its cooldown even if equipment or talent damage triggers after the ultimate is casted. For example, as you can see, there's no ultimate skill marker, but when I use his ultimate and the enemy is defeated by Sky Piercer, his ultimate cooldown still resets. This optimization should enhance the experience of using his ultimate, allowing for better synergy with items like the Sky Piercer. Guinevere's second skill cooldown has been adjusted and reduced by 3 seconds on the early game. This change aims to balance her cooldown restrictions after the previous update reduced her skill's release distance. Hayabusa also has received a useful update with a new second skill indicator. This feature now shows exactly where your shadows will land when you use his second skill. This added precision could make Hayabusa even more formidable in ranked matches. Do you think this will lead to more Hayabusa bans? Let me know what you think. Phoveus has also been revamped and completely redesigned his skills and abilities, optimized him, and allows him to be aggressive even when the enemy only has few blinks or charges. These changes are really exciting. However, we will not talk in-depth guide about him in this episode because I am planning to create a separate hero tutorial about Phoveus. Are you excited about this? Now, let's talk about the battlefield adjustments. First up is, Sky Piercer's damage display has been adjusted to show the actual damage value rather than a placeholder of 999. Rest assured, the item's damage remains unchanged. It's just the display that has been updated for clarity, which is good. Next is, the Summoned Lord has received a nerf to its base HP to balance its strength in the early and mid-game. This adjustment aims to give the disadvantaged team a better chance to defend against the Lord, making the game more competitive and fair. There's a new feature for the first 2 minutes of the game where jungle creep's experience and gold will now be shared with nearby heroes who have the Retribution spell. This change is designed to protect the early game experience of jungler, especially in solo matches. If a teammate kills a creep in your jungle area, the experience and gold will go to the nearby hero with Retribution. For this to work, the jungler must be near the creep. Otherwise, the experience and gold won't be transferred to the jungler. However, if a buff creep is killed by a teammate, the buff will stay with the hero who secured the kill, not the one with the Retribution spell. Please note that this feature doesn't apply to Hanzo's first skill. And that's it for this official server update. Which heroes are you most excited to try out with these new changes? Share your thoughts in the comments below. By the way, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more updates. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, you are amazing. This is 1UP Gaming, signing off until the next video. By the way, if you're looking for a reliable way to purchase diamonds at a discounted price, I highly recommend kodashop.com. Not only do they offer the cheapest game credits by working directly with top game publishers like Mobile Legends, PUBG Mobile, and Free Fire, but they also provide the fastest and easiest way to buy game credits worldwide. Join millions of gamers who trust Kodashop for their in-game purchases. Create an account now to enjoy their cool, exclusive rewards and unbeatable prices. I'll leave the link in the description below. Use it to get special discounts and elevate your gaming experience today.